How's it going, everybody? So, if you're of the mindset that an 18th game for the NFL is never going to happen, I'm here to tell you that you need to kind of change the way that you're thinking. It is going to happen. When they went to 17, you probably knew they would go to 18 eventually because owners, Robert Kraft was one, spoke about preseason games for, I guess, owners and all that. They just don't work as much as they used to. That seems like code for money isn't coming in as much. So, players' participation in them seems like it's getting less and less each year. So if they could swap those out for regular season games, then fine. I think the owners also understand that preseason is necessary to an extent. So if you go to an 18 game season, you'll have like two, maybe three preseason games, then go into an 18 game schedule. Fine. There was an anonymous coach, always love the anonymous statement, that said an 18th game would water down the product. Not really sure how, because I feel like NFL is a lot like college football, a lot like the NBA. They can basically do anything and sell it to fans because fans of those sports are just diehard. So an 18th game, you might hear fans grumble about it for a season or two, but after a while, they'll be locked in just like everybody else. Now, if that anonymous coach is looking at it as adding an 18th game with the singular bye week structure could water it down because you'll be exposing players to more injury, fine. I argue anytime a player steps out into a field, because of the nature of the game, injury is always a major factor once you step out on the field. Like you could have 3 bye weeks and injuries will still happen. But whatever. Now, Robert Kraft did also say he would only be in favor of an 18 game schedule if a second bye week is added. I think that would have to be a part of the plan because just imagine like week 6 or 7, you get your first bye week. Maybe like week 12, 13, 14 in that area, you get your second bye week. You're basically splitting your season up into like 5, 6 game intervals with a bye week. That would be great. And I think it has to be necessary if you're going to add another game because players are going to need that time to, probably mentally recover, physically get treatment and all that. Like they'll never fully recover just over a singular bye week, but put themselves in a better position to perform later in the season. Completely agree. Robert Kraft also said the league is still continuing to try to grow the game globally, and he feels like every NFL team should have at least one international game. I also think that makes a lot of sense because if you're only going to have a select few play internationally every season, it can mess with their schedule. Obviously, they'll either lose a home game or their opponents losing a home game. Make that league wide. Make it so that I guess you're hitting more places, maybe. Because I know a lot of people don't like the international games, but you have to remember every other sport already has an international footing and other countries play it. NFL was strictly a US game. So with them playing over in Europe or South America or wherever now, this is literally them introducing the sport to a new fan base. Now, NFL Europe was a thing for a little bit, which I do wonder if that does come back. But, NBA doesn't have this problem because name a country that isn't playing basketball right now. Soccer, obviously, is a world's game. So the NFL has to do this kind of stuff to make the NFL more globally acceptable. Like I said, Goodell said I think his little speech or something on the state of the game. 18 game slate is not a given. So I'm guessing the fight will be over that bye week and, you know, international games, all that kind of good stuff. Maybe roster sizes. If you're going to add games, maybe you add to the roster size. That could be a sticking point as well, I'm assuming. But let me know down below what you think about the NFL going to an 18th game. Are you for it? You against it? You think it's you think it's a bridge too far? Would that be what stops your support? I don't know. Let me know down below. But as I always say, be safe, God bless. And until I talk to you next time, I'm out of here. All right? Bye.